In minutes, you will learn how to achieve this soft pink eyes and this matte look. So you start off with a skin prep, and there are 3 essential products you need for every skin prep before makeup. So make sure you have a good moisturizer, a grip primer, which is optional but very good, and a mattifying primer. If the client has an oily skin or if the client has a dry skin, then you can skip the mattifying primer. So next up is skin work that comprises of your foundation, your powder, setting powder, you know, all those good stuff. The best way to get the right foundation shade is to first look at the client's actual skin tone and then also look at the client's undertone. Paying attention to these 2 things will change your foundation selection game forever. Pay attention to those things. I have a detailed foundation tutorial on this channel. I'm going to leave the link in the description below so that you can check out that video as well. It is titled Foundation 101, very detailed. So here is a subtle truth. A foundation application and highlighting application is the same for every makeup artist. It's the same process. It differs, yes, with product, but it is the same thing. You highlight under the eyes, you apply the foundation all over the face, you highlight the high points, you contour the face, you apply your blush if you're applying a cream blush and all that. If you can master this very well, you don't have it. I feel like every beginner, this is the first step you need to master, because where the major work is in the eyeshadow application, the brows drawing, and the lip, and I call them the finishing touches of makeup. Do you understand? If you can master this, in fact, this shouldn't take you so long to master as a beginner. This should take you maximum of 2 weeks to master. Master it perfectly and focus your attention on eyebrow, eyeshadow, eyelashes fixing. In fact, you'll spend more time in eyeshadow application because that's what really transforms the look. Okay, so pay attention to these things. Pay detailed attention to these things, guys. Back to the tutorial. I'm currently applying the setting powder, and as you can see, I keep going over and over and over with different layers to ensure that everywhere is fully covered and it is really highlighted. I actually like a bright under eyes for my client because at the end of it, I would spray, I would set everything together and it would disappear. So I like to make it really bright, really smooth, set it accordingly so that by the time I'm done with everything, it would have set to her skin. So another way I tone this down, or to keep it all together, I go in with her exact powder shade all over her face, okay, all over her face, to properly blend in the setting powder and make sure that everything is looking really uniform. Next up is the eyebrows. Although on this channel I have 2 detailed tutorials on eyebrow, one on scanty brows and one on a fuller brows, okay, very detailed, where I share my 3 steps in achieving the perfect brows ever: outline, fill in, and conceal. Pardon me. So do well to check those videos out as well. It will show you how I achieve my detailed brows, why I choose to go 2 shades lighter in concealing the brows, and all that good stuff. Okay, now for eyebrow drawing, here are some pro tips. First, you need to be conscious of the fact that eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters, so you don't need to beat up yourself so much for it. Master your tools of application. If you're making use of your eye pencil or if you're making use of a brow gel, master how to use it to get the best result. Also know the brushes that works best for you, if you want a flat brush or if you want an angle brush. So just pay attention to those things. And up next is the main reason why we are here: eyeshadow. So after concealing the brows, you need to blend out that concealer very well before you start your eyeshadow application. Okay, so for the first color we're applying, I'm making use of the brown from the Mitty Brown eyeshadow palette, and I'm just sweeping that all across her crease. Okay, the next thing, in fact, guys, the reason why I'm showing you guys these colors on this palette is so you know what to use. If you don't have this exact palette, at least to replicate this look, you can just check what you have and replicate the look easily. Okay, so now for eyeshadow application, just know the parts of the eyes and choose at least 3 colors and you are good to go. Like now I choose the brown for the crease, then I choose a darker brown for the side of the eyes, and now I'm going in with the main color. I'm using this pink and then I'm adding the light shade just to make that pink pop, but I'm going in between both colors. All right, please feel free to repeat this step as many times as possible until you have achieved your desired result. Now to further make sure that the colors I put there are visible, I'm going to go in with this dark shade and just contour the outer corner of the eyes even more. This is really important. This is like really the game changer for this look. So you blend and blend. It shouldn't show where it's starting and where it's ending. All right, so I'm just showing you what it looks like on both eyes. before we go into apply your eyeliner. So for eyeliner, you can make use of this pencil brush or you can make use of an angled brush. So the trick in getting the best eyeliner or winged eyeliner is to first apply your eyeliner in a straight line to the end of the eyes, like you can see now. Make sure you fill in all the sparse areas, any places that you know that you can see is not covered by the black eyeliner. Just go back to fill those places. It should look like something like this. Okay, so fill it, go back and forth and make sure you fill it. So when you are done filling it and you have gotten to the end of the eyes, this is where the whole magic begins. So with your brush or with the tip of your brush, you want to flick out the wing in a very single thin line and then connect it from the bottom part of the eyes, and there you have it, the perfect wing eyeliner. You will not get this, you will not get it at the first trial, but keep on trying it and you will perfect your wing eyeliner. So let me know in the comment section if this is something you are willing to try and if this trick is something new to you. Okay, going further, I'm just going to use the brown eyeshadow I used for the crease under the eyes. Then I'm going to apply a very soft shimmer at the inner or tear dot area of her eyes before I go ahead to add the finishing touches, which is the blush, more contour, the bottom mascara, and blend out under her eyes to make it really look bright and clear. Then go ahead to do the lipstick. Meanwhile, guys, I apologize because I lost the footage for the lipstick application. Okay, so please forgive me. I will have a detailed lipstick tutorial for you guys soon. Alright, so I'm going ahead to apply the glow, that's the highlighter in the highest point of her face. So guys, if you have been finding value in this tutorial so far, I would beg you to please hit the subscribe button. It will help this video reach the people that really needs to see it, and it will also help us grow. Okay, remember not to leave yet. I have tons of other amazing tutorials on this channel. Remember I told you about the foundation 101 that helps you select the right foundation shade for your clients, and the brow tutorial. So I'll see you guys in the next video.